In this lesson we're going to look at an alternative method for making ethene. In a previous lesson we saw that ethene can be obtained from the cracking of alkanes. In this lesson we're going to have a look at how ethene can be obtained by the dehydration of ethanol. I'm not going to go into the mechanisms for this, which is slightly complex. It's more for A level, but we're just going to present this simple reaction. Basically you're heating ethanol and the OH is going to come off of this group and it's going to join on with the hydrogen here to form water. Okay, and to perform this experiment in the laboratory we're going to take some mineral wool and soak that in ethanol. We're going to place that in a boiling tube or a Pyrex test tube, and we're also going to use a catalyst which is going to be alumina or aluminium oxide. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to heat the catalyst first, heat that for a while until it gets very hot, just for a few minutes, and then once that's hot we're going to move over, heat the ethanol that's been soaked in mineral wool back to the catalyst again for 5 or 6 seconds, then back to the mineral wool, then back to the mineral wool for a couple of seconds, heat that, and then back and forth, and the ethanol is going to vaporize, it'll pass over the catalyst, and this dehydration reaction will occur where the water is removed from ethanol. Okay, and we're going to collect that over water, so we're using upward delivery, and gradually the ethene is going to collect in our collecting test tube. And then you can then carry out the ethene test using bromine water, okay, to demonstrate that that is ethene. Remember, that will result in the orangey brown colour of the bromine water being changed to clear by the double bond present in the alkene. Now there is just one thing I should add to this equation here, which is the catalyst. So we'll put aluminium 2 oxide alumina here in brackets to show that a catalyst is being used in this dehydration process. And then just to make it clear in the structural formula, I should have done this earlier really, what's going on is that the OH group and the H here are combining to form water, which we will represent like this. Okay, the structural formula for water. And then the unpaired electrons which are left on this carbon and this carbon then join together to form the double bond of ethene plus water. That leaves us with ethanol going to ethene plus water.